Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to BNB Gaming's Indigo Prophecy Let's Play. This is part 4, and I will try my best to make each individual episode slightly shorter. I know the first few got a little bit long. Let's continue on, and we'll see where it goes. So I know I saw Carla over there. I'm assuming that's her.
So, what do you want to start with?
Did you find anything on the coffee cup?
The only prints we found belonged to the waitress.
That's impossible, man. That cup was half empty. Somebody must have drank it.
What about the blood?
What about the pool of blood in the stall?
You're not going to believe this. The blood wasn't from the victim. It was from the killer.
What was he doing bleeding in the stall?
I have absolutely no idea.
So apparently there's no lab, it's just a desk in the office.
What did you find on the knife?
Got some good prints off it. They matched those found on the fork and glass at the suspect's table.
So, the murderer was definitely at that table.
Anything on the blade?
I'm getting to that. We definitely had blood from the victim, but the weird thing is we also found blood from the killer.
Were there any prints on the book that was under the table?
Yep, and they matched the ones on the fork and the glass. So it was definitely his book. It looked like a fairly old book. Maybe we can get some more stuff out of it. So,
Out of the book?
what do you think about all that?
I don't have any explanation for the blood in the stall. The victim could have wounded the killer during a struggle, but it doesn't make sense that it would be in the stall. It's as though the killer wounded himself.
Hey, why not? You get clumsy fools in every other profession. Why not killers?
That's kind of a flimsy explanation, Garrett.
Well, to each his own, Carla. I do the testing, you figure out the reason why.
Thanks for your help, Garrett. See you later.
So, what do we do now?
You go take care of the composite. I'm gonna go check with the coroner and see if he got anything from the body.
Okay. Catch you later.
Alright, everybody's got something to do.
When Marcus and
Including
I were
Lucas.
kids, we were inseparable. He's the one who took care of me after our parents died. We kind of grew apart after he became a priest. But he's still the only person I really trust. The only one who might believe that I had nothing to do with all this mess.
That is definitely a priest's collar. Only one guy looks like that. Might be him.
I'm happy to see you. I missed you. It's been a while.
2 years.
So tell me what's happened, Lucas.
I've killed a man, Marcus. It happened at a restaurant
Nothing
last
like coming
night.
right out with it.
It's like I was possessed, in a sort of trance, like I was a puppet on a string. I saw what I was doing, but I was powerless to stop it.
My God. I can't believe this, Lucas. Tell me that it wasn't you. You're not capable of something like that.
It was me.
This murder. Exactly how did it happen?
Well, after work last night, I stopped at a little diner to get something to eat. I read a book at my table, I think. And after, it's just a black hole. I don't remember anything. Right up until I found myself in the toilets with a knife in my hand. It was horrible. And there's this, too.
You cut your wrists?
Before the murder, I carved these symbols on my arms with a knife. I don't know if they mean anything.
Are you on drugs?
Had you been drinking or taking drugs?
You know that I don't do that, Marcus.
We also didn't know that you were... Also didn't think you were a murderer up until today.
Were there any witnesses? Did anyone see you?
Probably. I got out of the restaurant as best I could. The police still haven't identified me, apparently, but it probably won't take them too long to track me down. While I was doing this horrible thing, I saw something, or rather someone.
Was somebody else there with you?
No, it was like a sort of vision. I saw a man in the middle of hundreds of candles, and there was this little girl.
Powers. What about...
There's something else you need to know. I know this sounds crazy, but After the murder, I had these
Precognition.
premonitions, like I was seeing things that hadn't happened yet. What happened to me, Marcus? What am I supposed to do now? You know me better than anyone, Marcus. Help me.
Listen, Lucas, I'm a bit lost here. This whole story is just so bizarre.
Indeed. I think I'm sick.
Maybe you need some professional help. Most cases of possession are known to actually stem from psychiatric problems, and...
No
What are
way.
you saying? That I'm crazy? Is that it? I come to you as my brother for help, and that's the best you can do?
Boy, he got really
I
angry.
am a priest, Lucas. The fact that you have taken a life is a very serious matter.
I told you that it wasn't me, Marcus. All these years and nothing's changed. You still never listen to me.
Lucas, don't ask me to make a choice between my faith and my brother.
Seems to be some pent-up past aggressions there. Convince him, Lucas.
I'm not a murderer, Marcus. You're the only person I can trust. I'm just asking you to believe me.
Very well. I'll do whatever I can for you, but I can't do anything that goes against my beliefs.
Look, I need to get some answers. I'll call you.
Here. You need this more than I do.
Marcus, you know that I don't believe in all that.
Just go ahead and take it.
Thanks.
Lives +1. It didn't seem to me previously that I could possibly run out of lives. Not sure what that's all about. Oh, it's happening again.
That kid, he's gonna slip on the ice. I've got to
Grab
stop
him.
The cop in the restaurant. If I don't do something, the child will die. If I do something, the cop will recognize me. What am I gonna do?
You're a good guy. I know it. Seems like the only right choice to make here. Letting a kid drown. Anything else would be too morally corrupt.
There he is. He's lost consciousness. Quick, I've got to go back up before I run out of air.
Swim, swim! And again, let's get him out. You two. Maybe there's still time to get away. Well, cops, CPR, anybody? Maybe it's up to me.
His heart, no longer beating. Quick, maybe it's not too late. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Trying to get the timing right, hopefully.
1, 2,
Let's not do
3.
it prematurely.
1, 2, 3.
Come on,
1,
kid, come back
2,
alive.
3.
Well, that's gotta give me some major points. With the
Call
cops, too.
324. Kid just fell into the water. Send an ambulance right away.
Man, what courage. The kid would have died. That guy's a hero.
He dove into freezing water to save the kid. The kid never would have made it out of there without
Is
him.
there
The
a
cop
moment of
recognized
recognition?
me. We both knew it. It's hard to say why he didn't turn me in. Maybe he decided I was even. I had taken a life and given one back. Nothing really changed for me. I was still wanted for murder by the police. But when I left that park, I knew I could look myself in the mirror again without cringing.
I'd say you've redeemed yourself a little bit. Okay, that seems like a good place to take a break for now. And we'll resume with